So I just re-signed up for the community center. Um, I felt sorry. um, I felt like put down the cigarette. I sound like the two sisters from The Simpsons that are always smoking. I didn't. I smoked when I was a teenager, and I stopped when I got pregnant, and I didn't smoke again until a couple months ago. When I just needed anything in the world, just as a release, right? So I started just taking some cigarettes from Adam, which I'm going to be quitting, and Adam's quitting too. So I restart the community center tomorrow at 9:15, and we're going to the garden, which is awesome because I absolutely love gardens, butterflies, like all that stuff. I can't wait till next spring to go to the zoo and the aquarium, and I have this really new super draw to nature and wildlife and all that, like really stronger than ever before. So like getting to go to gardens and getting to go on like all different types of scenic walk tours. And I'm starting to reacclimate to society slowly in like controlled environments that are familiar and safe. And this is like a community group that I go through disability, and everyone in the group is just so loving, so kind, so supportive, and we're all there just to enjoy our day and fighting through our battles, and just like, hey, we're gonna go see a beautiful garden, and hey, we're gonna spend time together and get to know one another and talk and have fellowship, and it's just a beautiful time. So I'm super excited. And what happened with that was I was part of it, and then my sickness got too bad for me to continue because it was the nonstop seizures, and then I just didn't have the strength. And then my mind literally forgot the group ever existed. And then when I got to the city council meeting yesterday, I saw one of my friends from the group, so I went and sat with him, and he walked me home. And he's like, the group was just asking about you, and I literally forgot all about it. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get right back there. So I'm super excited that the very next group meeting I get to attend, right? And again, it's just the Lord pulling on my heartstrings and directing my steps, and that's where He's calling me to next. And what I also like about it is being able to be part of the community of the disabled. I get an inside look of exactly what every single person's struggles are, what they're going through, and the needs of the community, right, that I could bring to the council meetings that I would never have known. And I get to meet all these new friends, and it's just a beautiful time. So then I just went in to sign the paperwork for Dante to start kickboxing on Monday. And his kickboxing stuff, it was like $140 a month, and the school is completely paying for it, so he's going 100% for free. So it was in the middle of the class, so he asked me to wait, and I was standing there just looking at all the papers on the desk because it was a room full of people and a lot of activity, and with my health it was really hard to stay standing there, right? But the spot had to be signed for right away, right? So as I'm standing there, I see that it says women's only kickboxing, and that's only $65 a month. So next month, I'm actually going to start women's kickboxing class every Wednesday night. So I'm going to have to readjust my body because nights are really rough for me, and it's like 7 at night. Master Mike over there, he's been working with Dante for years, and he's just such a godsend, and I talked to him tonight. I'm like, hey, you think you could do this? And he knows everything about my illness, right? And he's like, you're doing the right thing. Just do the motions at your pace and don't go all out with the kicks. And, yeah, I mean, just go listen to your body and stuff. So as of next month, I'll be in kickboxing and back in community group as of tomorrow. So I'm going to keep forcing myself out through the fall and the winter to get out of bed, which is really hard because the cold hits us in a horrific, painful way that you couldn't even imagine. So it makes it really, really, really hard to leave bed, right? It's just unimaginable pain, but it's like right across the street. God is good, right? And it's literally the cheapest class they have, which is amazing. So Adam starts his second job tomorrow. So by next month I'll be able to start that. And I'm really excited where God's leading me. I'm excited for the friends I'll make at kickboxing, and I'm excited to challenge my body to just get out there and do it. And it sounds a little crazy with, my body not really working and the balance issues and everything. It sounds impossible, but, my God is the God of impossible. And when you step out in faith and not fear, and you're just like, God, my body's my temple. You are within me. You want me healed. This is the path to healing. He's just going to be with me and get me through the class. And little by little, I'll get better and better, Then my next goal, once I build up a little strength, is right downstairs every single... Oh, crap. It's the same night. Never mind. There's some line dance thing. But, eventually, once I find out, like, hey, I could do this class, then I could venture off into other things. And I'm holding off on doing my video on the YouTube channel that's for everyone with FND because I really want to discuss first with my pastors exactly what I want to say, because it's been such a long journey and there's so much, and to narrow it down in 30 minutes, like what I want to tell the whole world with FND, like what I want them to know, So I gotta focus on that, So I'll be ready, when the time's right. But I feel really good about it. I did kickboxing when I was in junior high school. I really enjoyed it then, and it'll feel very empowering. And it's a lot about your mind too when you do these classes. It's not about your body. And just get my heart back up, and even if I could barely do it, just being there and lifting my arms and doing my best every single time, and I'll make progress, and one day I'll be there and kicking pads, and I'll be on my way to that Xena body. But I'm putting feet to my faith. I said, God, I want my body strong, but now I gotta get it strong, and just my walks alone aren't gonna do it, So this is what I'm gonna do, and I'll keep you guys updated on that, especially for people with chronic illness that feel like they can't get out and do certain things, or it sounds so crazy, or you're gonna look ridiculous and not keeping up with the class, or you could barely breathe. How are you gonna do any of that? Like, I don't even know if I could lift my leg at all, just stand and lift my leg, let alone kick it. But when the Spirit of the Lord comes upon you, like, you get that grace, and He's gonna give me that dose of grace to get through my classes, to get strong. And I know the promises He has for me. So even though in the natural the healing of my body and stuff. The healing of my body and stuff, seems like it would be a very long road ahead, but I'm just gonna kick its ass. That's it, Just gonna jump in the lava and scuba dive and just do it. And it's gonna work. And for the person that messaged me, do women have Adam's apples, who's watching my video? No, they don't. My throat is horribly, horribly swollen. My nerves are firing all over, and I feel like I'm literally being strangled. 80% of the day I speak with a complete stutter, or my voice is 100% taken away. And because of being in bed for so long, my breathing is really hard. So this is completely engulfed and pushed out and swollen, as is most of me inflamed. So that is why I look like I have an Adam's apple. So I'm not going to take my time texting a response. I'll just let you know in the video. But God is good all the time. And today was a great day. Today was the day I signed back up for the community center. I got scheduled for tomorrow's activity. I found out that women's kickboxing is super affordable, and, by next month we can make that happen. So today was a really good day. Rain days are a little hard, but I was able to, go and sign that paperwork. And it was day 2 when Dante got home. I was able to make him a turkey sandwich, and even through the struggle, I'm still able to just be a mom and show him, I'm powering on, and show him like, hey, when life gives you lemons, man, you mix up that lemonade real quick and just chug a lug, you know what I mean? You just soar through that storm like blades of glory, So they'll see how I get through this. So as they go through life and they have, husbands and wives and kids and grandkids and, in-laws and extended families, they witness other storms, they could share my testimony, or, God forbid they have their storms, they'll just be like, hey, I know exactly how to handle this. And they'll dive right in, partner up with Jesus, learn everything they can from it, get super, super refined, and just rise above. And sorry, hold on. It's the Adam's apple, it's choking me. So every single time you want to just let the pain get the best of you, you're just like, nope, I'm taking my life back. Because the faster you get strong, the faster you're out of pain. So, I would rather speed that up, After a year of 7 to 10 pain levels, 24/7, if I see my way out, I'm taking it. And the way out is physical fitness. Your body just works in reverse. Once your body's strong, it just starts generating strength, because all the neurological flare-ups, they're all caused from being in pain, which all the pain is caused from having a weak body, So then all the nerves stop firing at will. So there's a way out, and there's a way for the pain to stop, But you have to make it happen. And I already know what I'm speaking at the next 2 city council meetings, and now I have a feeling what I'm speaking at the 3rd one. So I'm really looking forward to that. And So here's the part that's really gonna suck about kickboxing. You have to do hand wraps. Like you have this really, really long wrap, and I used to be really good at it. You do like 3 wraps on your wrists, and then around your knuckles, and then back around your wrists and your knuckles and your wrists, and you wrap it. I can't make any of those motions at all. So literally, before I leave home, I'm gonna have to have Adam put on my hand things and go in there with my hand things on like a nerd. But they'll think I'm way more nerdy once they actually see me start to exercise, which I don't even remember exactly what you were to kickboxing. I don't know. I don't really have like, I guess maybe exercise pants and like, I don't know, a t-shirt or tank top. I don't freaking know. I guess something comfortable to move around in and sweat. But I'm just thankful to God that when I walked over to sign the paperwork, I saw that, and I'm thankful to God that He got Dante into the class, and thankful for being back in my group, and just thankful for the direction this is all leading, you know. And that's it. You guys have a good night, and keep just, you know, I always think of times to train, for real though. I think I can. That's me all the time. There's nothing I can really do in the natural at all with this disorder, but I'm just like, oh, I think I can, and push through it, and then all of a sudden I can. You know, so do it when you think you can't, because then it turns out you can, because that's how you get God's grace, because that's putting feet to your faith, and that's building a trust walk with God, and that's how you do it. So, there it is. Thanks for watching my videos. Even the people that come on here just to insult me, it's all good. Keep watching. You might pick up a thing or two. And I hope everyone has, I don't even know, I guess Thursday. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, so everyone should be like in the best mood ever. I remember loving Fridays, but now every day is a Friday, so I love them all. But God is good, I guess.